Hello there, it's the Archivist from tradingcardarchives.com, and today I've got more mail. Yes, in fact, the title is a question there, but there is, in fact, a lot more mail. We've got 3 whole packages we need to get through today, and I figured might as well just start with the biggest one and get it done first. So this is a whatnot order from my friend, the trading card collector. He had a pretty special show he ran on July 4th where he got up pretty early for me, but I guess for him it was probably just regular morning. But for me it was like 8 a.m., 9 a.m. I think it was 9 a.m. It's still pretty early for the July 4th weekend. And but he was running a lot of sales, and so he had some very special bundles where you could basically like get 4 or 5 one-piece boxes for basically like one off. But like I don't know how to explain that, but like if they're $20 each, instead of paying 100, you'd pay like 80, something like that. And it was a pretty interesting deal, and so I bought I think a couple of them because he had some very cool looking sets there, and sets that really impressed me when I first saw them. So then I went and bought some more. So most of this is going to be, I think all of this is going to be One Piece cards. So you are going to see a ton of new One Piece cards today, unless you were on that stream, then you saw them all then. But you'll see them up close now. There we go. I got that open. Let's see here. Oh, geez. Okay, yeah, there's a lot in there. Oh God, it's so heavy too. There's 1, 2. These are really heavy. Is this a sealed box? Oh, preview for the stream. Okay, and then these are going to be probably the metal cards. And is that like another metal card? Okay. All right, we got a lot going on here. So there's that made a big mess. Sorry about that. Let me get that cleaned up. I might need to get my hang on. I'm gonna pause. I'm gonna get my roller, and we're gonna clean this properly. I'll be right back. Okay. All right, and I am back. And so yeah, we've got, like I said, a bunch of One Piece stuff here. We'll take a look at all of it. This I don't think I'm gonna open in the video here today. Although that does look really neat. It's like a glitter printed box, which is pretty awesome. But I'm gonna hold on to that. I'll open that maybe in another video here, because we have all these we need to look at, and all of these we need to look at. So let's save these for last, because these are going to be like very fancy metal cards, I think. So let's get into this first. And so what this is Whatnot is a sort of rip and ship platform. I don't know how else to explain it, but basically people can go on there, go live, and if they have interesting products, other people can buy their products, and then they will open them right there on the stream, and you can oh, I got some of these in here too. Okay, cool. And then you get like all your product right there. You get to see it opened in front of everybody. And if you want to do trades or even sell it right away, you sometimes can, right? Especially in specialty channels like the Trading Card Collectors channel. I will put a link to his channel at the in the description of the video in case you want to go there sometimes. I can't go to all of his streams, but I try to go to a lot of them, and whenever I do, I always end up spending $100 or so, just because, I mean, honestly, he has some of the coolest products, right? Stuff I can't even get at all, and also he's selling it for very reasonable prices, beating AliExpress in many cases. And so it's just like kind of incredible to be able to go there. You first, like, it's from someone you trust, because like he was a friend of mine before he became a seller on there, and he's still a cool guy. He's very knowledgeable about One Piece. He knows all the characters and everything. I don't even know that. He's got all these sets. He buys them by the case. He can show you the redemptions, and he can even give you the redemptions like right there. And so these are pretty special. So these are a new One Piece metal card series, and you can tell the metal card is pretty thick in there, and also it is precious metal. So the frame specifically has some gold content to it. Now, as to exactly how much, I'm not entirely sure. I'll go ahead and maybe translate this to find out. But I don't think I'm going to translate all of them, but I'll go ahead and translate this first card here, and then I'll be right back, okay? All right, and I am back, and it's kind of what I thought. So this precious metals certificate here is just saying that the frame is, what do they call that? Like, it just has gold like on the outside, so it's not like a solid gold object, but it's just kind of covered in gold. Why am I forgetting the word for this? I forgot the word for this. Sorry. Um, Plated. It's gold plated. That's the thing. And so that's why when it talks about total mass here, it's saying like based on the weight of the object, because the mass is basically like the surface area of the card. But it's still kind of neat to know that there is, you know, actual gold on that card. And then in this case, it'll be silver. So this has AG, which is, you know, the symbol for silver. And so that one has silver. Both are quite heavy cards. And then let's look through this bag to see what else we got. And the thing with this box is I bought these, like I said, on July 4th. Today is July 15th. So I waited a long time to open these, long enough that I kind of forgot what's in them. So it's just as exciting for me here as it is for you. I had forgotten sort of how spicy these were. Honestly, I think they're okay for YouTube. But there might be something in here that isn't. We'll find out. We'll find out together. It'll be fun. But yeah, here we go. Nicely sleeved cards. Oh, wow. Beautiful Nami there. CR. And a Luffy. Awesome. Both great cards. And then, yeah, I forgot the Cat Girls, of course. These are great. It's just, I mean, just a fun card there. There's another one. And then here we've got one with kind of a crystal ball. And then a swimsuit. Again, a little bit on the spicier side there. These are definitely waifu level cards for sure here. But still, I mean, when you're talking about like Dojin One Piece cards, that is just pretty common. It's hard to almost avoid it. These PRs are excellent though. These are great. They remind me of some of the glitter printed JoJo's Bizarre Adventure cards. I mean, these are just awesome. Yamato, Luffy, that's a beautiful set. I mean, that is a fantastic set of cards right there. These four. Just amazing. Like, honestly, kind of amazing. Wow. Yeah, okay, I'm pretty happy with those. And then at the UR level, we're getting, yeah, tennis players. It seemed to be a theme recently is that it'll be, you know, the anime characters playing tennis, basically. And so in this case, it's going to be One Piece characters playing tennis. And we've got some of just the SR cards. So these are going to be the base cards from the set. I guess they're LR rarity, but still, these are definitely the base rarity cards. Okay. Awesome. And then our last card here is a absolutely gorgeous SP with Nami again in a Chinese style dress and this kind of layered background. So there's like a layered foreground, a background, and then Nami herself. So sort of 3 layers to that card. That is fantastic. Wonderful set here. We'll keep some of the best ones on the table and move the rest off to the side here where I can have some more space. And then we'll open up that box, which is even heavier. So get ready. Put those there. There. Let's pop this open. This thing is crazy heavy. Also fully glitter printed too. Really a very pretty box. I remember I called this one the love box. It says love on the front, of course. Oh, okay. So yeah, we got some more metal cards and some more just kind of regular cards. Let's go through those first. Is the inside of the box. And again, if you want to get these products, I don't have any here, but my friend, the trading card collector, he does sell these on his Whatnot store. So definitely get in there and check it out. I mean, it's just a ton of fun, and also like so different from buying from AliExpress because when you buy on like Ali, the vendors often either don't ship it or they ship something else or the product gets destroyed in shipping or you don't know if it was searched or whatever, right? But when you buy it from the trading card collector or anybody on Whatnot, you can see them open the case. Like they'll open the case, they'll number all the boxes, and it's just a much more, I don't know, like a much more trustworthy way to do it, right? You just know that everything's there. And then if you get a redemption, not only do you know what redemptions are left in the case, because he keeps track of that all, so as the case is getting empty, you know sort of what you're likely to pull or not. But also you can just get it right away. So you don't have to do like a redemption pass like you would with a vendor in China. The trading card collector will just ship your redemption right with your order. It's very, like a super nice way to do it, honestly. And I mean, obviously I've spent a ton of money with them and plan to continue because like I don't see the shipping situation changing much in the coming days or coming months. So I feel like people like the trading card collector who are importing cases are just in a better position to offer, good prices on this kind of product. And also beautiful cards. Again, I kind of went through those ones fast because they were sort of, the base cards or whatever, but they do look so nice. And this one's got some stamped outlines on it. It's an XP. It's a UR of Luffy. I mean, they all look great. Here's a Yamato. Looks like an Instagram picture, maybe. Oh, wow. Playing a mandolin. That's beautiful. Yeah, anyway, it's a great set, and oh my god, oh wow, okay, we can't really show that one too long, but there are some spicy cards in here. Apparently, I'd forgotten about those. Then you've got some real Kabog-esque uh, rainbow foiled cards. These are great. Wow, these are really cool. Wow. Yeah, I remember seeing these and then being like, I need to get another box, and I think I did actually buy another box. That's so nice. Oh, all of those are great. I like all of them. Then we've got some New Year ones here. Zoro, Don Flamingo. Awesome. Awesome. Okay. Let's make a little bit of space again just because we are always running out of room here. It's kind of a new. Gosh, I can't show that one. Get the puzzle cards. They can go. We'll take these. Maybe we'll leave these up here. And right there. Okay. Sorry. Just trying to stay a little bit organized, and then we'll get open to this, which is going to be three more of those. And what was so cool, like, it's something you can only see if you go to his streams, but the case that these come in is like a metal briefcase with clasps, and it looks so fancy. I would love to get one for myself, although I never, I probably won't, but I would be interested. Another silver-plated tennis player there. So these are so heavy, like I can't express enough kind of how heavy they are. Maybe let's take one out and and just look at it. These are just magnetic top loaders, so they should be pretty easy to open. There we go. So you can see there it is numbered to 208. And then, like I said, that frame is gold plated. So, you know, as far as how much gold is in there, probably not a whole lot. But there's enough where the company had to include certificates saying, hey, this is a gold framed card. And then here's one that's a little bit, has a bit of a more special frame to it. And that one is number 77. Amazing. All right, and so I don't know what that is, but let's open this next and find out what's in here. Oh, these are the boards, right? Oh man, okay. Can I show these? Yeah, okay, I can show these. I can show some of them at least. These are cool. They have an actual kind of frame to them, and they are basically A4 boards. So you can also get this style of card now. It's very popular in China for many, many different sets, and One Piece notwithstanding. So there, we live for adventure, Ocean of Liberty. That's a cool Rebecca. I like that. And then some are a bit spicy, of course. So there's a Vivi. A little bit spicy, but not too bad. And then we have this one, which is actually a 3D card. Or transparent, not 3D. Good lord. And then here is a Yamato. Just awesome. And then, since he sent it to us, let's open this and find out what's in it. I really don't know what this is. If it's one of the metal cards, maybe? But I don't really know. We're just gonna obliterate that, apparently. It is something. Okay, it's another one. Nice. And then let me pop this case open and just see if that card is actually a metal card. And it is. So this is a metal card. Not precious metal, or would have a certificate, but still a very, very pretty metal card here. Okay. Wow. A very, very impressive selection of cards here that are all a little bit different. Let's maybe leave that Yamato out. I'll put these up here. Oh gosh, I have no room at all. Then we will clear out these because we have more boxes to get to, believe it or not. That was only the first of 3 boxes that I need to open here in this video. So let me move these also. I'll keep these 2 gold ones and the Yamato here maybe. Yeah, perfect. All right, then let's open our next box, which will be. So this is from AliExpress. I'm sure of it now. So last time I opened packages, I was like, I think this is from AliExpress, but it wasn't. It was from MaxCard. But this one is definitely an AliExpress. Well protected. Amazing. They did a really good job. Look at that. They got like the bubble wrap around the packaging on the inside. And what are we going to get? Oh, I think it's How to Train Your Dragon. So if you remember, I was opening up some DreamWorks cards the other day, and they were so cool, especially the How to Train Your Dragon ones. And so I was like, I'm going to get more of those. And when I went to look, I actually found that they made a How to Train Your Dragon specific set. So I actually got some of that instead, and that's what this is. But that's what some of this is. Oh man, this is harder to open than you would think. We'll get it, we'll get it. There we go. And there we go. That. Then we're going to need to get this open. Right here. And so there's also some new Dragon Ball cards coming out from Card Expert. And so I was very interested in getting a pack of those, because if you remember, they usually come with some kind of prize inside the case, inside the box. And so I wanted to kind of see what that was. And then this is Kayou's How to Train Your Dragon. Oh. So that is the How to Train Your Dragon officially licensed set from Kayou. So this is the real set. So the DreamWorks set has a bunch of cards from How to Train Your Dragon, but they also have Shrek and everything else. Whereas in here, it's going to be just How to Train Your Dragon cards. And quite a few of them. So my plan is, of course, to open one and give one away. So one of these is going into the giveaway pile for sure. The other one I will open sometime, again, not today. I don't think I'm going to open those today. All right, then I've got one more box, and it's pretty big. So I actually don't know if I can open it up here, but I can put it up here so you can see it. It's a WizKids box. This comes from Hills Wholesale Gaming, which I'll put a link to them in the description too. But they are... Oh man, how do you describe Hills Wholesale Gaming? It's where like games go for their last chance. It's like a dollar store for trading card games. Except they have everything. They also have like modern Pikachu, Pokemon cards and things too. But always at some crazy discounts, right? And it's pretty much just like a guy who runs a warehouse, orders all kinds of crazy cards and things, and then sells them for very cheap. And so, for example, that's where I get all my pocket models. I get all of those from Hills Wholesale Gaming. And then here's going to be... well, I don't want to spoil what this is, because this is kind of a neat thing. It's something I've wanted to get since I was a little kid, and just never did. And then a commenter... Could you say that again? Quiet, Siri. A commenter suggested that I pick some up, and then I happened to have some money in my PayPal account, and so I was like, okay, I'm going to grab some, and they're a lot bigger than I thought they would be, to be honest. They're actually huge. But here it is. It's Heroclix. Yeah, that's right. Heroclix. So, and these are cases of Heroclix. And so in there will be all the bag product. So I got two different ones. I got, this one is, of course, Batman Arkham Origins. So kind of based on that video game, the Arkham Origins game. And then the other one I got is, I think, even cooler. It's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. That's right. They made Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Heroclix. And they're kind of the like nice ones. They're like the animated ones that you remember basically. And so you can get all the turtles and everybody in there. And so these are both cases. They have 24 packs in each. And so yeah, we'll get into those sometime and check it out. But yeah, Heroclix is, I don't even know, like a tabletop war game with randomization mechanics, I guess is the best way to explain it. But yeah, so that's going to be what we've got for today. Again, just crazy amount of mail coming in. Wow, these are just awesome. I still can't believe we got so many really nice, like real metal and real gold-plated one-piece cards. That's fantastic. These plates are actually much nicer than they looked like on video too. Really good-looking thing. But okay, so yeah, without further ado there, let's, let me know in the comments what you would want to see from that. If you want to see the Heroclix next, let me know. Or if you want to see the How to Train Your Dragon, or maybe that One Piece box that Al sent me. Like, I don't know what's in that, so that could be fun too. But for now, I think we'll go ahead and just end the video here while we look at some of our metal cards that we got today. Which are just fantastic and so heavy. These are like crazy heavy cards too. But anyway, there you go. There's our video, and yeah, hopefully you saw something you liked. And yeah, have a great rest of your week, everybody. Bye-bye.